How long ago did you even get introduced to the concept of the 80-10-10 diet?
I think it was like 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah, before the book was published.
And I guess what kind of impact has it made in your life since then? I know it's a long ways to go back, but
Well, I've lost some weight. I haven't been on it the whole time, so I kind of like go on and off in a yo-yo fashion. So, but when I'm back on, I lose weight, I get stronger, I get clearer headed, I have more energy, and I'm happier. That's a huge part of it. I just feel happier. I don't nap in the afternoons. Like when I'm eating cooked food, I tend to nap in the afternoons. And strangely enough, one of the biggest impacts on my life is the impact it's had on my wife. That she's been really solid for the last 12 years, and it's just amazing how much stronger she is and fitter, and she looks fantastic. And the trouble she had, like she had this autoimmune condition called antiphospholipid antibody syndrome, and now when her tests don't show that she has that anymore. It's an incurable disease, right? But apparently it's been cured by raw food and 80-10-10.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why do you think the diet works so well for you and for your wife and for so many others?
I think a huge part of it is raw foods. I know you can do 80-10-10 and not raw, but there's a huge difference between getting your carbohydrates from an apple or from a loaf of bread. It's just, I think the tendency maybe is to overeat too much on cooked foods, and another aspect is avoiding sugary things and fat combining. I mean, like you're not combining the fat with your sugars, and it seems to have a huge effect. Not having a lot of fat in your system seems to just do so many things for you, increase your ability to uptake oxygen, and that's huge. I mean, oxygen, we breathe every minute of every day, and I don't know how many thousands of times a day we breathe, but it's one of the most important things in life, oxygen, and it helps with the metabolism of oxygen. So, and actually, in a way, it's kind of a mystery to me, but it doesn't really matter why it works, that it does work. And I've seen people, diabetics who can't have sugar and stuff, eating lots and lots of fruit and getting better and even getting cured, and athletes performing better, and so many different diseases being cured. But so, in a way, I don't care why it works. I just care that it does. That's great. I learn a lot just from talking to people and seeing the results. I mean, there's this woman here this past few weeks, and she's staying through Banana Island in the next event, and the transformation just in the first 72 hours was radical. She didn't look like the same person. She came in kind of pale and puffy with her head down, and just in a few days she just seemed to just shed years off of her system and just become more spry and brighter, and her blood sugar levels. So her doctors told her that she was probably a type 1 diabetic, or maybe type 2, but 95% chance she was type 1 diabetic, and her need for insulin dropped dramatically, like something like 70% or something over it. So I mean, learning, just you can read about 100 people who've improved or cured diabetes in a sense by going on 80-10-10 raw, but that's a different experience to read about it and to actually see someone going through it and see them and hear them talking about, this morning my insulin levels dropped, I dropped more, I didn't have to take so much insulin level each and every day. So yeah, there's a lot to learn, and one of the greatest things is just being around so many bright and shiny people, and with just so much positive energy, and everybody's happy and bright and beautiful and energetic, and it's great to be around so many radiant people, and that's just a really awesome experience.
Perhaps you're just starting a raw food diet and you're looking for tips and recipes to succeed. Or maybe you're an athlete looking to reach new levels in your pursuit of fitness. Or if your goal is simply to experience the highest expression of your health. It's simple. 80-10-10 is the answer. It's your guide to looking, feeling, and performing your best. Visit foodandsport.com now and pick up your free gift, which will have you on your way to understanding and using the 80-10-10 diet.